Father smoked a square, son plugged GameCube to television. In his vision, lies told to pursue grand ambition. He said never needed further permission. I told mother I love father. We should have him over this evening. Dinner passed and my heart shivered. Diaphragm damaged for heat, it'll cost liver. Everything that shimmers, was it God that brought us back? Crying now since these memories fade to black. I was just a child wishing to have his father back. Mother made an offer that he had to probably trash. That Christmas we went to the store, and when we came back, the door kicked in, Christmas presents gone, house ransacked. This was a time where the boy was free, playing cards and dreams of becoming majesty. Still no excuse to squeal on the streets, who's telling who to repeat? I was fucked up, I couldn't even go to church. Anxiety didn't let me speak. The cycle born young enough to where preacher didn't know what to teach. That lust was in my blood, hollowed out my consciousness. Childish behaviors on repeat. Sometimes in this life I hear my mother speak. She's insecure about relations with ex-husband Steve. Her daughter born to other man, sister was in passion. These the holy actions of the motherland.
It scares them. It's like they're looking at this like very defensive. Putting themselves in situations where their heart potentially could get broken.
Yet this was before I owned my delightful ways. Ashamed, I wanted to ask you over even if you didn't stay. What was odd fulfilled my sense the fifth time. Six shall recompense. Since that day my jaw held tense. Do I seek she so lovely like I'm lusting? I think I thought my heart was combusting. Name the flame, sacred or not so special, what's the same? You were fair enough while I pondered the game. Silliness, simpleton, sought reflection, got redundant in the pain. Stillness to this illness, I was gray from the matter in my brain. Shook, baited by this hook, impale me while I'm paid. It was pornographic the ways I've seen self-slain. Seppuku, this channel gate I stepped through. I know you'll text me back, but if you call I'm afraid I slept through. Psych, yeah, psych is right. What was logical? Fearing fallen members of the newest Kabbalistic Reich. You couldn't see me, I was hardly in your sight. Where I lacked virtue, hurt you. This man was Moloch with no curfew. Wickedness, intention shit. I thought we could kick it and smoke a spliff. I was wrong, ain't no way to twist the shit. I'm not strong, I'm starving for the sentiment. I wish I hired a professional. Interrogation was essential to my parable. Probing thoughts characterized my ever-changing sight. I had to prove virtue, complications made my body writhe. I'll isolate and relate those feelings, pen to paper when I write. Pain is payment, passion if I try. Beautiful expression, father said only little boys cry. I hate it when he told me these the reasons that I lied. Secondhand effect, every system of this life. If you want to be the greatest, better grow up, recognize. These people push property while believing Marxist lies. Trickery and deception, affection and desire is the devil in disguise. Compromise your value, enslavement by the circumcised. How can you ever feel at home? Who ye philosophize, run and hide? I'll build a tower so Saruman can linger on fantasy of the sky. I spoke, I know the depths, but not the circumstances to the heights. Where the ozone binds the hydrogen, flare sun shows she cares, cosmological life. Sister was the bride, Venus or the moon, whoever could decide. Maybe that's selfishness in your eye, the truth may describe. Biology of events, then transmit data to the scribe. Speaking of the angels, obsidian mirrors used to scribe. The language of palindrome, order matters less. What is more will die. Very fitting as evolution is observable by the divine light. I spoke softly too lightly for my own life. Humbleness, just quite. Expectations settle wrong or right. Humbleness, humbleness. I spoke that to myself, mentored by the lark. Creation has no hesitation, just deliberation. When you want that judgment, never touch it if it lies. I had to sit still for more than half my life. My body just a token to pay respects to the bride. I can feel you from here, the sanctuary bonsai. We can settle on the date when the time comes to mind.